Welcome to Towards 2015, the program to broaden your business perspective in a large market that consists of over 600 million consumers, which is the ASEAN market. Small and medium enterprises have received immense repercussions from the flooding disaster. Business abruptly halted, causing severe financial losses to several million baht. What measures does the SME Promotion Office have to offer? Let's get into the details with Deputy Director General Khun Vimolkarn Gosumat.
The worst flood crisis in modern Thai history, has created enormous damage to the Thai economy. According to the World Bank estimate, the damages have been estimated at around 1.5 trillion baht. And this is not to mention the loss of opportunities, and also the loss of employment, for the Thai people. And today, we'll have a chance to talk to Dr. Vimolkarn Gosumat, who's the Deputy Director General of the Office of Small and Medium Enterprise Promotion. She's going to tell us about the impact of the flood crisis on the SMEs. Sawasdee krap.
Sawasdee krap.
Can you give us the latest assessment, on the impact of the floods on the Thai SMEs?
First of all, let me briefly give you the situation of SME business in Thailand. Currently, altogether in the country, we have about 3 million businesses, large MOS. But out of this 3 million, 2.9 are SME. So when we talk about the flood has hit the Thai economy, actually it has hit seriously SME businesses, which is 2.9 million. And
what's your definition for the SMEs in terms of sales volume?
We have two criteria: asset and employment. So those enterprises that have no more than 200 million baht in asset or no more than 200 employees are SMEs, are small and medium enterprises. And we have Office of SMEs Promotion have done some survey, initial survey. We have found that about 500,000 SMEs are now affected by the flood, and that includes 2.2 million employment in the country. So it's a very serious impact on our SMEs.
Is the employment going to be a temporary issue, or is going to be dragged on?
If you look closely at small businesses, some of them have employed high-skilled labor. Those who employ high-skilled labor would try whatever they can to keep their employment. But for unskilled labor, if they have to make a decision, then they will have to lay off the unskilled labor first. So we might say maybe at least half of the employment are unemployed. So they might have to be released temporarily, and we don't know when or how they will get back to work. And also another assessment is that about 60 million baht per month is lost on account of SME business across the country.
You mean loss of opportunities?
Loss of business opportunity and also physical damage loss from machinery loss or freeze of production capacities, and also loss of opportunity to sell, to do business with their partners who are being affected by the flood.
Then so far, to what extent has the government attempted to help these SMEs? What kind of measures that it has introduced so far to help them?
Let me focus on the package proposed by Office of SMEs Promotions, because the government measures, I think you have seen a lot in the report already. tax reduction for SMEs who work or who operate within 7 or 8 industrial estates affected by the flood, and also soft loans introduced by government financial institutions, whether it be government saving banks or Thanakan Songkra housing, government housing bank. Normally, when SMEs face business disruption, financial crisis, or natural disasters, the most major concern of SMEs actually are liquidity and cash flow shortage. So the most urgent measures focus on financial schemes to help SME replenish their cash flow. So currently, OSMEP is proposing to the government that business production and rehabilitation loan should be introduced, and should be soft loan, not more than 1% interest rate, and the ceiling should be up to 2 million baht, and loan period is about 5 years. And this should elevate.
How big is this total soft loan package for the SMEs?
20,000 million baht. 20 billion baht.
20 billion baht.
Yes,
okay.
yes, in total. Okay, after solving the problem of liquidity, the next question is how to handle business recovery. Okay, business recovery involves expert advice. How to handle business management after the flood, or expert advice on how to repair their machineries, especially for small and medium enterprises. Normally, the businesses who work under the industrial estates, they are medium enterprises. They shouldn't have any problem like employing or recruiting engineers. But with small business in localities, sometimes they have difficulty access technical advice or engineer experts to help repair or maintain their machines damaged by the flood. So we have come up with the project called SME ambulance. Actually, just to send in like an ambulance, in an urgent call, we send expert, we send somebody to help SME on spot and introduce tailor-made assistance to SME to recover their business. After business recovery, then the next step is risk management, because it is expected this might not be the only flood we experience. Maybe within another 6 months, 6 months period, we might have to see like more threat from flood again. So there's an urgent need to introduce a business continuity plan to SME who have not familiar with this. Normally, BCP or business continuity plan involves a roadmap in case of crisis, like what is the command structure during the crisis, okay, how to move IT system from primary site that was already sunk, was already inundated, to the secondary site, how to manage cash flow. I don't have statistics in Thailand right now, but normally small business across the world, they don't have more than 3 months of cash flow. So when they are hit hardly by financial crisis or by natural disasters, a lot of them can never survive, can never recover because of the cash flow problem. So we expect to introduce this risk management and business continuity plan for SME for
so far,
future
what's
management.
the response from the government to what the proposal made by the Office of the Small and Medium Enterprise?
We still have to wait because in the structure of OSMEP, we need to pass this proposal to the National Board of SME Promotion, which is yet to be appointed.
But it seems that the government has been rushing to help the bigger enterprises, particularly those affected, by the floods in the industrial estates. 7 industrial estates have been submerged, by the floods. And then the package rammed out through the cabinet has been directed toward helping those multinational companies and big enterprises. Very little has been provided to the SMEs. What's your comment on this?
To be fair, if you look at the statistics again, okay, currently, although we have only 5,000 large enterprises in the country, plus 15,000 medium enterprises, but these two, L and M, account for over 60% of the GDP. Okay. But for SME,
because they are gearing largely toward exports.
Towards export. But SMEs is gearing more towards employment because they employ 78% of all employees, but they account for only 30%, 37% of the GDP. So to drive the GDP growth, okay, you have to wait between L and S.
Yeah, that explains why the package is tipped toward those who can generate more export earnings for the country.
But actually, the government has introduced several financial measures to help provide liquidity to SMEs because they are general mass and probably with the limitation of resource, the best way to assist SME right now is to inject liquidity into the economy so that they can recover themselves as soon as possible.